Hey, good morning. Oh, I should say embarrassing. Good evening. Good evening, people. Boy, I'm so used to saying good morning. That's funny. Yes, good evening, people. Good evening. This is Spirit Journey. How you all doing? Yes, today is Friday night, September 23rd, 2022, and the time is let's see what time it is now. Let me just see here. Okay, the time is 8:33 p.m. Yeah, I had an interesting day. Um, I left my place early this morning to get my walk on with my fur babies, and my stroller for my dogs had a flat tire, so had to take them out of the stroller, and yes, did it the old-fashioned way. We walked to our destination. So yes, it took about twice as long to get there, but we got to see places at the park where we never saw before. So it's all good. And you know what else? It was cold. It was pretty cold. I had my jacket on, and I just thought, oh, it might be just a little breezy because it's very early in the morning. And thank God I had it on. But yeah, it was cold. It was about, by the time I left the park, it was 54 degrees Fahrenheit. But it's all good though. Yeah, it was very beautiful at the park. So, anyways, yes, good morning, viewer. A good evening, viewer. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, today I just took it easy. I got the wheel from the stroller repaired, and reassembled put the wheels back on, and then I just started watching. I do enjoy watching videos, and I just came upon this video. Well, I came upon a new channel, and I was finding videos about what do you call it? What do you call it when people um, prophecy? I'm sorry. Yeah, prophecies, things like that, or the signs of the time. And that led me to this one particular video, YouTuber, never seen them before, and they shared a video. Or yeah, they shared a video, and it was about Saudi Arabia. And wow, different countries are having their projects. It's like all of them are like doing things to like outdo one another. And this one, I couldn't believe it. And this project in Saudi Arabia, it was actually to be finished in what was that 2025, and then they had to put it back. So um, 2030 is supposed to be completed. It's called The Line. And so what I'm going to do now, okay, I'm going to put this video all the way in the beginning. Um, it's a short video, and I want to share it with you. It's just 2 minutes and 7 seconds. Okay, I'll let it explain for itself. Here you go. For too long, humanity has existed within dysfunctional and polluted cities that ignore nature. Now, a revolution in civilization is taking place. Imagine a traditional city and consolidating its footprint, designing to protect and enhance nature. The line will be home to 9 million residents and will be built with a footprint of just 34 square kilometers. And we are designing it to provide a healthier, more sustainable quality of life.
The line's communities are organized in 3 dimensions. Residents have access to all their daily needs within 5-minute walk neighborhoods. And the line's infrastructure makes it possible to travel end to end in 20 minutes with no need for cars, resulting in zero carbon emissions. By leveraging AI technology, services are autonomous, saving you time and effort. Designed by world-leading architects, the line is 500 meters tall, 200 meters wide, 170 kilometers long, and housed within an elegant mirror glass facade. Intelligent solutions create efficiency and year-round temperate microclimate with natural ventilation. Energy and water supplies are 100% renewable. The line is designed as a series of unique communities, offering a wealth of amenities, providing equitable views and immediate access to the surrounding nature. With 40% of the world accessible within 6 hours, at the heart of the globe's key trade routes, a place for commerce and communities to thrive like nothing on earth seen before. The line, the city that delivers new wonders for the world.
I don't know, people. When I saw that, I was like, are they serious? Are they serious? You want to live in a can? You want to live on top of each other? I mean, Saudi Arabia, it's not a big population anyhow. And a lot of the people that live there, they're just like workers from overseas, but the actual, citizens there, it's not that populated. So now they're just going to squish everybody. And I don't know. What are your thoughts about this? I'm just, I'm going to play it again. I'm going to just put it on silent though, just to give you something to look at. Yeah, I don't know, it kind of scares me. They use certain words. When you hear the word sustainability, honey, you should run. Run, run, run. Sustainability, that means control and to hoard and to make you have difficulty in accessing. That's what it usually turns out to be. Look at this. Oh, let me go back a little bit. That particular image there. Now, this is like a sardine. This looks like a prison to me. Everything on top of each other. And Saudi Arabia is very hot. It's hot and dry. And when air cannot really circulate, it's going to be like an oven. Have these people, are they aware of that? You're going to have a walled city, and it's narrow and high, and air it's hard for air to like go all the way down a very narrow path like that. So the people below, I mean, I don't know. It just seems like, and let's say oxygen. You're all the way up. The air's going to get very thin. And I think you would have problems breathing because the oxygen levels are going to decrease as you go further out. It's taller than the Empire State Building. It's tall. What would make someone want to create something like this on top of each other? And the other thing is that Saudi Arabia has, a different lifestyle than uh, a place like the U.S. You know, the relationship between men and women, it's highly segregated that way. But now you're going to have people living on top of each other. So how are they going to handle that to keep to its cultural norms, what's normal for them? So is one side going to be for men, the other side going to be for women? It's a mirrored city. It's a mirrored city. Let me just keep on going. Yeah, see, these are the mirrored walls. See that? It's a mirror. I worked in this building once. Well, so I volunteered, I should say, at for a company, and it was made out of glass, the exterior. And the birds were dying. They were crashing into, because it was a mirror, they didn't realize it was just, they thought it was real, the reflection, and they crashed into the window. So you had birds dying all around. Yeah, these so-called architectures, they should know about that. You live in a place where you have natural birds and a mirrored building, and it's reflecting trees and things or mountains, oh, okay, I'm going to just land on that. Boom. It's going to disorient birds. They're going to be, it's a mess. I just feel, this is the true essence of a ghetto, a glamorized ghetto. And they don't show you any doors or anything. How do you get in there? How do you get in there? How do you get out? What if it's an earthquake? I wouldn't want to live in something like that. Blah, 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 and it's shaking, shaking, shaking. I don't know. I just have, they use zero carbon. Yeah, there's no cars. They said no cars or anything like that. But they're going to have this thing that you can travel, I guess like a special type of train. And you could get from one end to another in 20 minutes. Everything's self-contained in like neighborhoods. I just see disaster. The food, okay, you see they have plants and everything, but that is not a natural. It's not. I mean, I'm not an engineer. I'm not an engineer, but that does not look sustainable to me. This, see, they use these terminologies. So as I said, sustainability. This is not sustaining anything. It's a perversion of people people spread out. People, you even when you sit, you have your arms out, your legs might be a little out. People naturally spread out. But to be on top of each other, people are going to be edgy. You can't get in, you can't get out. Everything is, they're going to use AI. I don't want to be controlled by some robot. And let's see, the sunlight. We be able to see the sun. It's going to cast a shadow, I wouldn't want that. What about, you're going to have manufacturing? You're going to have companies manufacturing your goods. I don't know. It just seems very artificial. Why is it that people keep talking about, oh, you want to preserve the natural beauty, but what they're doing is they're abusing human beings. This is not considering people's sustainability. They're, it's really about controlling people, but they're using the planet as an excuse. Oh, we want to save the planet. That sounds nice. What about saving humanity? Don't they want to preserve humanity? I don't think so. I think they hate people. I think they hate people, and they want this control. So when you spread out like this, it's hard to control people. Hey, in New York, we had a mayor, Mayor Bloomberg, and he was showcasing these apartment units, not much bigger than a large closet. And I said, oh my goodness, they want to make this uh, happen in New York City. Shoe boxes. People can't, people are designed to be outside, close to nature. This is not nature. This is an artificial environment. And you think people are cuckoo right now. I think living in something like that, living in a shoebox, is going to make people more cuckoo. And you know what else I noticed? People are, I would imagine people living in that, they're going to be also probably hooked into the virtual reality, those VR games, the VR glasses. Everything is going to be so plastic. And you see now people are being groomed for the, what do you call that, megaverse, this artificial world, artificial life. And you don't need any more room because you're just hooked on those glasses. So you're not going to be moving around. Everything's going to be artificial. Artificial. And they're going to control you. They're going to control your mind. Why? Because they're setting up its environment. Its environment is really against the planet, and it's especially against the people on the planet. House them in a small space so that you can control them, control their mind. It's easier to control. They can't run away too far. I don't like where this is going, people. I don't like this new world system. People, try to get some. Try if it's safe for you to do so where you live. Go out there in nature before they take it away from you. Yeah. Yeah, hello, viewer. Hello. Yeah, I'm just talking about this um, new city that is going to be built in Saudi Arabia called the Line. That structure there is the Line. It's a city that is squeezed within these walls. Let me put it back to the beginning there. Yeah. It is to, I hope you guys can hear. Let's see. Yeah, it's on, the audio's all the way. Yeah, this is not natural. They want to keep you in prison. This is the city called the Line, and it's the company. I think it's a Neom, Neom, as in Mary. It almost sounds like the word Neo, like in the Matrix. But they call it Neom. I don't know what these people be smoking. Plastic. I'm just looking at it now, and I just can't. Yeah, they're showing those two buildings, in relationship to size. Yeah, it's a very, very tall mirror glass. So the birds, the natural birds, were going to crash into those windows. Boy, they're going to have such a chaos there. Chaos. Chaos. Yeah, it's hot in Saudi Arabia. That air is not going to get in there. They're going to bake in there. They're going to call it the oven after. It's going to be an oven. I mean, these guys, see, a woman didn't design that. You need elbow room, people. You're going to need elbow room. You want to live in freedom. See, they don't want you free, people. They don't want you free. While you still have the ability to do some travel, go into nature, people. Go into nature while you still have it and enjoy it. Yeah, okay. So yes, to house 9 million people, I think it's like 1/3 of the population gonna be crushed in there. Yeah, and they have two other projects also. Yeah, it's just like they're just making the future look more freaky. Hey, oh, there was something else I wanted to share with you. Almost forgot. So let me just stop that. Almost forgot. Um, it's still with Saudi Arabia. Like, yeah, this one here. Let me just make it bigger. Yeah, I learned something. Okay, this video here, yeah, they're gonna discuss also, the line where I just showed you, and in this part of the film, they talked about, Saudi Arabia is very dependent on its oil reserve, and the oil's going to, dry up soon. And they said that it's a major country in it's producing, refining oil, the getting the oil. They have a large oil reserve, Saudi Arabia. Um, it's number two. But look here. So I thought to myself, okay, I wonder what number one is. And then they showed this. I said, wow, Venezuela. Venezuela is the number one country in producing oil. Do you hear that? See there in the chart here? Venezuela. How come you always hear about Saudi? And why do they give Saudi so much attention over Venezuela? Well, Saudi Arabia, it's a kingdom. It's Islamic, and it's Arabic. And wow. So all these things. And someone had shared something about I've never been there to Saudi Arabia. But someone on the internet shared information. Again, I don't know whether it's true, but they suggested that the royal house of that country are really related to another group, and that on the surface they're playing an Arab group, but that's not what they really are. And maybe if that is true, that who they really are a member of, that's why they're getting so much attention. But look here, Venezuela. Venezuela being the number one country in production, but yet you don't hear anything really good about it. You heard that it's under a lot of turmoil. So here they produce 300, according to this, 303 billion barrels. That's B as in boy. They top Saudi Arabia. Why don't we get our oil from Venezuela? Canada, look at that. Canada produces a lot of oil. I didn't know that. I didn't know they had oil. Then Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, Russia, Libya, Nigeria. Wow. So why isn't Venezuela in the same type of condition as Saudi? Well, again, it's who they are. And it would be interesting if someone really do research, who are the Saudis? Who are they really? What is their true identity? And I think that would really be the secret. And I said, I remember hearing something about Venezuela, and it wasn't good. They should be extremely wealthy, right? Because Saudi gets its money from its oil, and you see all those lavish. Saudi Arabia is lavish on its spending on building these infrastructures, okay? So let me show you. I said, boy, I remember seeing something on Venezuela. So let me click on this one. Okay, this is, okay. Help Venezuela, okay, look at this. Help Venezuela, South American Initiative. Okay, so it's like begging. Help Venezuela orphans and clinic patients. Okay, I'm not trying to trivialize or mock these people, but I heard a lot of negativity about things that are happening, the infrastructure of the country. Let me see here. Wow, imagine living on less than $50 per month. Venezuelan hospitals have become chaotic. Let's see here. Okay, orphanages at maximum capacity. So it's a lot of children that don't have parents. Yeah, it's a lot of things. Okay. So at least with this video, this website here, it's not showing. It's showing lack. That's why I'm showing it. It's showing lack. So how could this country, Venezuela, the largest producer of oil, the world's oil, and not be able to even build infrastructure like the line? Let me see what I just showed you before, like this thing here. Okay, they're not building these big projects. I heard in Venezuela they were eating dogs. It's sad. Yeah, one thing about Venezuela, they're a country in Central America, and what primarily are those people? Okay, it's a triracial. You have the indigenous, you have the African, and you have the European. You know, people from Spain, and it's a blend of all those three. Basically, that's what basically what Venezuela is. And I'm sure you have other people from all over the world that live there, but racial, that's what the people are. And so it seems like people of the Americas that have a history of slavery um, or genocide with the Indians, those countries don't do that well. So here, Venezuela outproduces Saudi Arabia and should be making mega bucks. These look like nice people. So why aren't they making money? Real money. Because the system is set up to keep people of African and Indians, people, what they call Indians, oppressed and poor. But they're going to allow these type of people of Saudi Arabia, they allow them to play in the world economy. So it's nothing that the people are doing wrong in Venezuela. I think more what's being done upon that country and preventing them real economic power to flex its money. It's prevented to really excel, but they want to make this country excel and give it so much attention. Wow. Yeah, I just wanted to share that I had no idea that Venezuela is that massive producer of oil. But yeah, they're not they're not there. Saudi has so much more control than Venezuela. Didn't they have other problems with the leaders or something like that? Didn't they have like a coup? Why is such instability? See, they're trying to topple it over on purpose. Wow. It's very sad. I mean, it's very sad. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to talk to you about. That cities are being created, and it doesn't seem like they have real human beings considered in their projects. And yes, Saudi Arabia has tribes, indigenous tribes there, and to produce that property, that line. Let's see over here. Yeah, that you have people living there, and they were kicked off their land, and you had people speaking out, and they were conveniently killed. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. You have people living in these homes, living there, the indigenous people there, and when they spoke out, they're conveniently removed. Wow. It's sad. You have a religious country, and you speak out, and you are removed. So it's all about control. They don't love its people. Wow. Don't like this. Yeah, I just felt it was important to share this information, how lives are just being, oh, I haven't seen that. Yeah, oh, okay, this is the longer version. Yeah, this is another video about the line. This one is entitled Why Saudi Arabia is Building a Linear City. Yeah, so they're showing different. Yeah, this is another video. Show more infrastructure. I should look at that one as well. Wow, they got a Oh, that's a commercial. So, yeah, stuck it on. It's a commercial. So, this is what it is, people. Yeah, sorry, commercial. So this is what it is, and life is happening very quickly. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of things happening, rapid fire. But just stand your ground and believe in yourself. Okay. So thank you again, and let me know what your thoughts are about this new project that's being developed in Saudi Arabia. It's supposed to be completed in 2030. That's just in 8 more years. Okay. Thanks again for listening. Take care and enjoy your evening, people. Bye bye.